Hi, my name is David Burrows. I am the product manager for Virtual Media Connect, and I'm going to be talking to you about how we can use Virtual Media Connect to get you into the cloud. So in the industry, we've had a lot of problems with dedicated infrastructure for a long time. We have been using satellite downlink stations, we've been using access fiber, which has to be there 24 hours a day. There's no other solution. To access feeds from BT Tower, you've always had to have a dedicated infrastructure. The industry needs are changing. But we still want to have the same reliability, the same flexibility, the same security as we've had before. We also still need to access the same points. So we still want to get content from BT Tower. We also still want to get it to venues, to your studio. So it's the same places, but we want to make sure we do it in a new way without dedicated infrastructure. We now have a solution for that, which is the internet. The internet is a network that no one built. It's something completely already there. And through bandwidth upgrades in the past, through now the utilization on the internet, we now have the ability to send feeds directly over the internet using SRT. And that's exactly what we've done by creating Virtual Media Connect. We have created a proposition where you can get dedicated infrastructure, you can remove your dedicated infrastructure, and now access feeds from BT Tower virtually. We are using SRT, which stands for Secure Reliable Transport. Secure Reliable Transport is a protocol, one of few, that allows you to send feeds over the internet and using resend transmission capabilities, keeps your feeds reliable and secure while sending over an unmanaged network. So we always need to be at your broadcast center, or you need to have a satellite downlink. We were always talking about physical infrastructure. Now with Virtual Media Connect, you don't need anything from us. You can just get your feeds from BT Tower. You have your own device, your receiver, and you can be anywhere in the world. There's global reach. We can also use this solution as a disaster recovery. You may still want your dedicated fiber delivery, but you can now get a disaster recovery feed via Virtual Media Connect, which you can set up easy, quick, and super reliable without having to impact your dedicated feed. Well, as I talked about, there's global reach, and you have no access to BT Tower in the past, but now through SRT and through VMC, you can get directly to BT Tower and take your feeds in no time at all. We also have built-in flexibility, so VMC can be spun up in a few days. We don't need to wait around for a circuit to be delivered. We can give you your connectivity when you want it. We also have cost effectiveness. So we are able to be very cost effective on VMC because we're not talking about dedicated infrastructure. We're not talking about circuits and management of those circuits. We're talking about a virtual feed going over the internet, which we don't control. We use the top of it. And then you also have content access. You can still get access to all the great content that we have from BT Tower. This is where Virtual Media Connect can take you. So all your classic places, so BT Tower, venues, satellite stations, it can take you to your data centers if you want. But on the other side, it can take you to new places that you could never have went before. So off-net destinations, cloud endpoints. It can take you to monitoring and getting into your own production workflow. We now have so many capabilities with VMC that we've not been able to get to you before. Now, today I really want to hone in on VMC in the cloud. So what we have at BT Tower is we have all the content. So you have thousands and thousands of hours of content running through BT Tower. We have all the sports. So we have Champions League, Euros, World Cup, we have golf, we have cricket, we have every kind of content that you would need. We also have all the broadcasters. Every major UK broadcaster, anyone you can name, is based at BT Tower. All the major European ones are based at BT Tower. You can interact with everyone you want to, and you can get all the content you need. But you now have the cloud. You have production workflows there in the cloud. And cloud allows you flexibility. You can spin up your EC2 instances whenever you want. You can get scalability, so you can scale those up to a massive size, which you don't need to use in the future, and then scale it back down. We also can give you distributed workflows in the cloud. So you can have stuff all over the world. You don't need to base it in certain locations. You can access it all via the internet. Now, how do these two interact? Well, VMC is the answer. You can take feeds in and out of the cloud to BT Tower via VMC. We're taking content from BT Tower, we're sending it over VMC into the cloud, which we're partnering with Warner Brothers Discovery to do this. They are then using some cloud production tools, including Comprimato and vMix, to transcode that feed and then take it into a production environment. We are then live over an internet link using Singular Live to add graphics to that in the cloud, in Warner Brothers Discovery's cloud. That feed is then coming back down from the cloud to us, and we've not used any dedicated infrastructure. We've not used any physical infrastructure in a sense anyway, but we have interacted completely virtually, and that feed has had the graphics added onto it in the cloud, then received down here so that we can view it and show the different feeds that are coming up. So we have completely bypassed any dedicated infrastructure, yet we've produced a program feed, we've added graphics to it, and we've done that all virtually and remotely and in the cloud, very simply. Well, we have accessibility. So we give you direct access to the BT Tower switch, which is where everyone is and which is where all the content is. We also give you reliability. You can have failover, you can have different solutions from us. You can take your VMC and you can route it in different directions. You can have 2022-7, which might be coming soon. We can have so many different options for how you get reliability. We can also give you flexibility. So we have the integration between our different solutions, like a satellite downlink and a fiber solution, but also your VMC product. We can also take your VMC product over our traditional links. We can give you a GMN feed into a Virtual Media Connect solution from wherever you are in the globe. We are a proven performer. So we have been doing this for 60 plus years in the broadcast industry, and now we're transitioning into using these new solutions to get you into the cloud and to get you access to the cloud from BT Tower. Ultimately, the cloud is the future and where content is going and where everyone needs to be. So if you need your content from BT Tower, you need a way to do this in a cost-effective and reliable way, and Virtual Media Connect provides that. Thank you for watching.